Hey, Curvies, thanks for coming by. You know what? I caught a live. Yep, sure did. And you know what I always say, if I caught it, you caught it. This is Melody Cherie Rodgers, formerly of Love and Marriage Huntsville. This is going to be a 3-part live. She went live for a really long time on IG, and I caught it all.
I went out there and just did all the line dances with everybody, took pictures and stuff, but everybody's energy was so amazing. It was so great. We had a great time. Then Calvin Richardson got up there and did his thing, gave roses to soul. That's my song by Calvin Richardson. And he did perform it last, actually. We did have a good time. They had a bar out there. I didn't get anything from the bar, but people were back there getting their drinks from the bar, just having fun. And it was men and women. It was me. Oh, speaking of men and women. Okay, so I got to say this. So you listen, y'all. There was one granddaddy out there, baby. He was trying to, so I was taking a picture. I was taking a photo with one of our squad members, okay? And she had a They Not Like Us shirt. So she and I were posing to take the picture, baby. He walked up there, honey. He walked up there. He said, where can I get that shirt? Where can I get this shirt from? He said, where can I get this shirt from? And so she was like, this is her shirt. You can buy it, on the website or whatever. But y'all, it was so cool. Cause it was Calvin Richardson. So, it definitely brought out an older crowd. And, he was like, where could I get this shirt from? So anyway, y'all, we danced so much. I am actually thanking God, cause my knees are not hurting. Y'all know I've been trying to get these knees right. And I think they're finally getting better. Y'all know I fell in December skating, remember? That was some of it. And then I had an event where my feet were sliding in the shoes, and I was using my calf muscle to hold myself up, which put strain on my other knee, not the one I hurt skating. So I've been having a hard time over here, but I'm finally so much better. Dancing yesterday on stage with my heels. Afterwards, everybody was my team. Everybody was like, okay, how you feel? You okay? How you feel? I was like, I'm good. And I went out there and line danced with the audience and stayed for Calvin Richardson's performance. It was great. Got up this morning, went to church. Church was amazing today. Had a good time. Praise and worship team toured. First of all, it was Communion Sunday. So that's always a good thing. It was Communion Sunday. Praise and worship team toured up. They were singing this song. I feel like anytime you're singing about the blood, baby, you're going to get excited anyway. Anytime you're singing about the blood, baby. Because I was sharing. I was like, I remember like the older people, everything that tried to come against them that was negative, that was, bad or whatever. Baby, them older people used to say the blood of Jesus, the blood of Jesus, the blood of Jesus, baby. They used to plead the blood of Jesus over everything, okay? So anytime to me, you in conversation, a song about the blood, baby, everybody, you can't help but feel that, okay? You can't help but feel that. So the praise and worship team, that's where they were singing a song dealing with the blood of Jesus today. Had communion today. Pastor Bishop Anthony Wheeler, my cousin, did a great job on the sermon today. It was just, I don't know, I just really enjoyed church. I really enjoyed church. Now I'm going to tell y'all this, though. Them Katie Hills, y'all put it in the chat, because I know y'all know the name. What's them Christian Louboutin Katie Hills? Kate or Katie? Which one is it? Kate or Katie? Baby, I ain't fooling with Katie no more. I'm not fooling with Katie. So I had on my black suit today, honey. I grabbed the wrong shoe. I didn't even mean to grab that shoe. Honey, I had to slide down the pole to get ready to leave. Kate. I'm not fooling with Kate, baby. Kate can't say nothing to me. I don't want to hear nothing about no Kate. I don't want no more Kates. I don't want none of them. I don't want none of them. Child, put them shoes on, because I drove on to church, ain't have them on, and that guy pulled up to the parking lot. I put my feet in them shoes. I was like, ooh, I told my mom, I said, ooh. Honey, listen, normally when church is over, I go up there to the front, talk to my family and all that good stuff, baby. Not today. Soon as communion was over, baby, and we did the goodbye, I said, Mama, come on, let's go. I was walking toward the door, but my pastor saw me. He said, Mel. I said, hey. Oh, and then when communion time came, because I ain't have my shoes on, I slid them off when I sat down at the pew, the bench, and they came off. And so I was like, shoot, I'm gonna have to put these shoes back on and walk up. And, oh, Lord, please let me make it. I was like, oh, Lord, please let me make it up here to get this communion, baby. So I made it. I walked on up there. I kept telling myself, but I was telling myself, Mel, you got this. You got this. Come on, girl. Come on, girl. You got this. You got this. So I made it up there, got my communion. But baby, when it was time to go, baby, I said, Mom, you ready? I went straight out toward the back. I wasn't going up to the front to go speak to nobody, hug nobody, nothing. And then by the time I got to the door to get ready to walk out, my pastor was like, Mel. I said, hey. Gave him a hug. And I kept on right on out that door. I was like, I can't do this Sunday. Not with these shoes. And baby, there's a rail. So when you walk out the door, it's like a little steep, like little, ramp for you to go down. And it's a rail beside it. Baby, no lie, I'm not making this up. When I say I turned my body to the side and slid down the rail. My mama was laughing at me. I turned my body to the side and slid down that ramp. I ain't doing no more cakes. I don't want no cake. I ain't walking in no cakes. I'm probably finna get rid of the cakes I got. I don't want them. I don't want them. I don't want them no more. It's just too much. It's too much. They're too high of a hill. It's just, I think it's unhealthy. Okay? No more cakes over here. Then after that, went to the tournament. Boss baby did her thing. She did amazing. Y'all laughing. I'm so serious. I'm so serious. If y'all saw me today, y'all would agree and say, yes, Mel, no more cakes. And then my little pinky toes was hurt anyway because I had on fishnet tights last night performing. And my little pinky toes be getting caught sometimes in them fishnet tights. So my pinky toenails, I am one of the people who have a pinky toe. I know some people, they don't have a pinky toenail. No pinky toenail. I got a pinky toenail, okay? So my pinky toenail was getting caught in the fishnet tights last night, so they already tender. Then I accidentally grabbed them cake shoes today. Baby, when I got, because I didn't put them on at home, I put them in the car. I drove to church barefooted. So then when I got to church and slid my foot in there, I said, oh, yeah, it was off the chain. But I don't want no more capes. I'm going to have to do something shorter than them. Vanessa said, me too, sis. Yeah, no, Kate can kiss my butt. I ain't checking for Kate no more. Went to tennis. I printed a bunch of orders today. Sorry, Mel, welcome to the Almost 40. Is that what it is? Ooh, child. Is it the Almost 40 Club? Is that what it is? Almost 40? Well, I'm going to receive it. I thank God that I'm still here to see 40 this year. I'm going to thank God for that. So many people don't make it. So I'm going to receive it and go from there, okay? And try to do all that I can do to keep it together. You got to put them booties under your fishnets. So normally what I do is I wear these dance tights under my fishnets. However, when my dancer went to the store getting hers, they didn't have my size. And it's just what it was. I had to make it do what it do. I just had to make it do what it do. And I did. You know, I danced the night away. No, it's not. I just turned 40 in January. I'll be turned up like I'm 25. See, I was turned up all night last night. But let me tell you something. The people at that concert was turned up too. Now, they was out there on the dance floor too. We did swerve. We did that. We did boots on the ground, flex. We did all kind. I feel like we did all of them. I think we did all the line dances. We was doing all of them. We played Hello Mel, it's good seeing you. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Good seeing you too, baby. God bless you. So, yeah. And so they packed up a bunch of orders today. I took them out to dinner. Sunday dinner. We went and ate good. We went to J. Alexander's today instead of Connor's. Went to J. Alexander's today. And really, if I can be honest with you, I'm more of a sides person. I don't even have to have meat for real. I love sides. I'll go, especially if it's a new restaurant, I'm going to order about all the sides they got because I want to try all of them. I want to taste all of them. I'm a sides person. So today I ordered a couple of appetizers and a loaded baked potato. Canavis ordered a kind of a Hawaiian type steak, Maui steak. And I got one piece of his. I was like, "Look, just cut me a little piece of your steak on the end. That's all I need." So I don't really have to have meat like that, honestly. But overall, it has been an amazing week. Mexico was bomb. I can't complain at all. It was so great to just rest and relax. Ooh, my phone about to die. Hold on, let me get hold on. I don't want it to die on y'all. Wait a minute. Oh, where's my portable charger? Got it. Ooh. Wait, is it? Yeah. Look at that. I noticed it dying before it died. So, Mexico was so bomb. Had a great vacay. Rest and relaxed. The sun, And anytime, y'all, the water brings me peace. Okay. I love being by the water, near the water. It's so calming. And listen, whenever you are, my phone is always dying. You have to find those things that bring you peace, right? Take time to find the things that bring you peace and receive it. Receive it. Whether it's just, hey, going for a walk in the park brings me peace. Hey, do that. You know what I'm saying? You know what? Spending time with my siblings or with my family brings me peace. When I go visit my grandmom or when I go visit my mom, that brings me peace. To do more of that. Whatever it is, hone in on it. I learned that traveling and getting away brings me so much peace. And that's why I literally do it as often as I do. Especially when if you are in a place where you are in your healing journey, you're in your healing journey. And I love to say your healing journey is never ending because you're always healing, because there are always things happening in life that are what I call disruptors, right? They're here to disrupt your peace. They're here to disrupt your normalcy. And so that happens all the time. So your healing journey really never ends. So I'm not that person. I'm not going to say to you guys, oh, I'm healed. Oh, I'm completely healed. You may be healed from some things maybe that happened 2 years ago, 4 years ago, 5 years ago. But what about what happened yesterday? What about what hit you a week ago? What about what hit you 6 months ago, right? So your healing journey is never ending. But when you find what helps you to be at peace and helps you to be happy, do that. And what's so beautiful, y'all, listen, this is what's so doggone beautiful. Whenever you start to master that, you can teach other people and help other people, right? Whenever you start to master it, you can help and teach other people. So what's so beautiful for me right now is that I'm literally teaching my 13-year-old, what it means to recognize your circle, who in your life brings you positivity, who pours positivity into you, and who brings chaos. We're having these conversations, y'all, every day. This girl be texting me. I'm like, girl, you in school? Ain't you in school right now? Get off this phone, right? That's always been a big thing for me. And maybe that's because of how I was raised. I've shared this with y'all before. But my mom was never like that mom to be like, you just do what I say do, and that's it, because I said it, and that's why. No. My mother would let me express, well, I think this, And this is why I think this. And sometimes I make her change her mind. Sometimes I wouldn't. It was what it was, right? But she never just shut me down. I didn't grow up that way. So because of that, I've worked hard to be that same way with my children. The people around me every day will tell you, you're not about to hear me. Like Miss Deborah says all the time, I don't see how you do it. Like, you just, like, with everything you're doing and you got going on, like, my level of patience, you're not finna hear me screaming. You're not about to hear me around here yelling at my kids. I'm just not finna do it. I'm not gonna do it. And I don't have to do it because they respect me enough to where I don't have to do all that. So like even today, when I was at the tennis match for Malia, so Mariah came and was sitting next to me, and I was like, yeah, I have a speaking engagement in Birmingham on Tuesday. And she was like, can I go? And I was like, yeah, I was actually going to see if y'all wanted to go, since it's just in Birmingham. It's only an hour and a half away, so I was going to see if y'all wanted to go. But the fact that she said, can I go? The fact that when I told them I had to perform Saturday, and they had a tennis match that started, because tennis match started Saturday, so I knew they had to do that. The fact that they were like, Mom, I wish I could go. Wait, what time is your concert? Mariah literally was texting me, and I'm like, girl, you are not going to be able to make it to the concert. It's just not going to happen. But just the fact that, you know, they were literally like, I want to go. Can I go? Malia, the dancers are going to be there. Oh my gosh, I want to go. Mom, you didn't tell me you had a concert. So, you know, I think that it's important. And I'm loving this time to bond with your kids. Bond with your kids. Love on your kids. They talking about they want a puppy. I said, want a puppy? I said, baby, I'm giving y'all all I got. I said, I'm giving y'all all I got. Mama giving y'all all I got every other week. I ain't got nothing for a puppy. I can't do nothing for a puppy. Ain't nothing I can give no puppy. Okay? Everything I got, I'm giving to y'all every other week. I promise. So puppy ain't gonna work, okay? And I was like, and do y'all know who sleep in the bed with me? Y'all cuddle up here with me, right? In the bed. Don't y'all cuddle up in the bed with me? What I need a puppy for? I don't need no puppy because up here in my bed, cuddled up, because I got y'all. And Mariah kind of chuckled today, and she was like, yeah, because they watching some puppy that they found. They said they found it and returned it to the owner. So now the owner tells them anytime they want to get the puppy, they can get the puppy. So baby, they had this puppy at this tennis thing. I said, no. Mom, you want to rub it? No, I don't want to rub it. And I actually prefer dogs over cats. I couldn't do a cat whatsoever. I could do a dog. I've had a dog before. However, like I told them, I said I got 4 kids. 4. Okay? I'm giving y'all all I got. I ain't got time. It's because they deserve a puppy. Maybe they do. And maybe when they become adults and have their own place, they'll get them a puppy. You know, I'm wise enough to know the time that I have available and what puppies deserve to receive in terms of time and care is not something I'm going to be able to do right now. I'm not going to be able to do it. I'm not going to want to go out of town and worry about. I was telling my mom this. I said, do you know if I had a puppy and I like left it somewhere, like at a little spot to watch the puppy because I'm gone out of town and they hurt my puppy, do you know I'd be ready to hurt somebody? I said, I got 4 kids to be ready to hurt somebody about. I ain't really going to be able to do no puppy. 2. I'm just being honest. Because, you know, they be doing all kinds of stuff, at these places where you can have the dog sit and stuff. I wouldn't want to do that. Because I would need to know that my puppy is fine. And let me find out y'all mistreat my puppy. Y'all ain't feeding it right. Y'all ain't giving it water. That's going to be a problem. So, no, it's best that I stay over here with the 4 children that can tell me when people are mistreating them. So that way, you know, I can stand on business then. So no, I ain't gonna be able to do no puppy. And the only time I heard this puppy bark today, they had, and listen, let me be honest. See, this how kids are. Let me tell y'all. They were debating over who's going to watch the puppy while one goes to the restroom at the tennis match. And I'm like, y'all done only had this puppy for a couple of days and it's a visitor. So you're supposed to be excited. You're kind of like supposed to be happy and like, oh, please me, let me. Oh my gosh, I want to watch it, please. Y'all are like, Tank telling Mariah, you ain't got to go to the bathroom. You just went to the bathroom because he don't want to hold a puppy while she goes to the restroom again. So I'm watching all of this and I'm like, yeah, Just like with Christmas toys, we was talking about this earlier with Christmas gifts. Y'all play with them for about 2-3 days. After that, they broken or we don't see them no more. Y'all ain't checking for them toys no more. Y'all done had that dog for about 2 days, maybe 3, and y'all already debating and fussing about who gonna watch it while somebody go to the bathroom. What? But y'all want me to get a puppy. I'm not getting no puppy. I ain't doing it. Can't now come over here. Oh, no. And I told them, keep the little puppy on over there now. Mom, you don't want to pet it? No. Keep it on over there. And then the only time I heard this puppy make a noise today, and it broke my little heart. I didn't know it was behind me. And that's another thing. See, I move fast. Ain't no puppy gonna be able to survive over here with me because the way I move, baby, you liable to get stepped on. I would have to have it with them little footies on his feet because I'm always moving and I'm going fast, right? So today, at the end, taking pictures with Malia with the trophy and stuff, I turned around to do something. I didn't know the puppy was behind me. Why was that puppy that close behind me? I stepped on the puppy's foot on accident. And I felt so bad. And all I heard was, I was like, oh, see, I said, see, I can't do it. I didn't even know the puppy was behind me. And now I done stepped on his little foot. You know what I'm saying? I ain't heard that puppy the whole tennis match. And then, that's what happened. See? So, I was like, see? Nope, I ain't gonna be able to do it. Yeah, and so then Malia and Milani got mad at me. And I'm like, y'all, I didn't see the puppy behind me. I turned around. I didn't know the puppy was right there. So now they're, Mom, you stepped on him, Mom. Like, God, at least I didn't have them cake shoes on. That was good. I ain't had them cake. I had on some flats. But I didn't know the puppy was home. See, and that hurt my little feelings that I stepped on the puppy. The kids was mad because I stepped on the puppy. That's how we ain't gonna have no puppy. We're not gonna have it. They're cute. Oh, show style and spirit. They're cute. I mean, let's keep in mind, I was considering getting one. A couple of months ago, Kaneva said he was going to bring me one over to keep for a day. I was going to do that to see how I felt. So I was considering. And then it just really hit me. I'm like, nah, I ain't going to be able to do it. I was like, I ain't going to be able to do it. But yeah, I ain't going to be able to do no pets, actually, none. I don't have time. And I think it's unfair to animals. Let me keep it a buck. If you know you ain't got time for no animal, right? If you know you don't have time for an animal, you know, don't just be locking the animal up in no kennel and not spending time. That's not cool to me. That is not cool. So I'm not doing it. I don't like, now see, that's what I don't like. I don't like when people get pets and they don't spend time with them, and they just lock them up all day and have them locked into. That breaks my heart. Is whenever you got a dog in a kennel for 12 hours. Yeah, I don't think that's cool. So, you know, I just saying, I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I don't. You go and that's not fair to them. They want to run, they want to jump, they want to be free, and then you got them locked up all day. Know your boundaries. If you don't have time for a puppy, don't get one. Just saying. And so I know I don't. And I'll be mad, like I said, if my puppy is over there somewhere and they mistreat my puppy. Oh, baby, it's going to be bad. So, So maybe when the kiddos get a little older and they get their own place, they'll get their own puppy. Because they've been literally sending messages.
I must say, I miss Melody Cherie Rodgers and miss the thought of her being on Love and Marriage Huntsville. What do you think about part 1? Leave it in the comments and come back for parts 2 and 3.